Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got one that's not really airgun related, but let me tell you, when you have a growing YouTube channel, I get all types of offers from different companies. And this one was actually something that I needed, and I felt like it was cool enough where I agreed to do a video on it. And especially because that truck right there just got a battery recall done to it, and it's been not starting a lot. I think there's a problem with the battery or electrical system. So having a jump box is definitely something I want. And honestly, you should have a jump starter in your car, especially winter's coming. And this one here is extremely powerful, 4250 amps, and has an onboard compressor capable of 160 PSI. So sometimes something falls in your lap. So we're going to do a quick video on this one today. And this one is pretty sweet. It can have enough power to jumpstart like a 10-liter gas vehicle, which is a gigantic truck. And it also has that display on there, and it's pretty cool. So we're going to unbox this thing, and I don't think I'll need to jumpstart my truck because I was just running it, but we will use the compressor on my flat dirt bike tire in there and check it out, and I'll show you what it comes with. So let's break into the box here. Okay, got the initial packaging off. So let's just go over some of the features here. So it's got overcharge protection. Very nice, because it kind of makes me nervous being so powerful. Overcurrent protection. Same thing there. Short circuit protection. Reverse polarity protection. AI software protection. I wonder what that means. High and low temperature protection. Spark proof protection. Overvoltage protection. Overload protection. Reverse charge protection. Okay, cool. And what about the other side? Okay, so it just gives you sort of a little tutorial. But I think this thing also has a flashlight and like a red hazard light. Really nice packaging. And oh, nice. They give you a little carrying case for it. Yeet. All right, so let's see what all you get in this thing. This is brand new. This is my first time opening it. So you guys are getting the exact experience that you would if you opened it. Okay, so we have our hose for the air compressor. We've got some various standard air compressor parts. Very nice. You can fill your tire or a basketball or whatever. Okay, here is the actual charging cables to jump your vehicle with. And looks like we have a couple of USB to USB-C and USB-C to USB-C cables likely for charging the unit. And the unit itself, let's pull that out. Nothing else in there. Okay, we got a manual, and let's take a look at this bad boy. Hopefully they shipped it with some charge in it. I imagine they did. Cool, man. That thing is pretty sleek. Awesome. Okay, so that's what it looks like. That's what you get in the box. And let me figure this thing out a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it. All right, thumbing through the manual, I see that this thing has more features than I thought. And by the way, if you want to get one of these, the current price as of this video, it's on a promotional thing for like $99.99. And I'll drop a link that helps the channel. So if you want to help my non-monetized channel and keep it non-monetized, use my links, please. And even if you're not buying the actual thing, you want to just click in through those links, buy whatever you're going to buy. That'll help me out, but that's enough shilling for now. So let's check this thing out. You can see I've got the tire inflator hose already connected to the top there, and check this out. A long press of that button, we get a very bright white light, and then if I short press it, we get a hazard light. So let's say you're totally out of gas or flat tires or whatever, you could throw this behind the vehicle or on your tailgate and still warn others not to come careening into you, which is pretty nice. Also, if we look on top here, we can see that there's a USB out there. So this is a battery bank too. And then of course, there's where you charge it with the in right there. And that's pretty cool. You've got your settable PSI, and it's also in bar there as well. So you can set that up or down, and presumably it stops when it reaches that. This is the button for actually using the inflator. And I don't know what this button does. Oh, sweet. We can switch from truck to car to bike to basketball. So you know what? I'm going to switch to bike since we're going to do the dirt bike here. And then just a quick look at the manual. They do kind of break everything out. How you actually jump your vehicle, which is the most important part, is you put this little guy, plug it in there, you pull the plastic cover off and put it in there, and then basically connect your terminals on your battery to those right there, press the boost button, and you can simply jump start your vehicle. So we're not going to do that today since I just ran that vehicle over here, and it is, I assume, going to start again since I just drove it for 15 minutes. But what we will do is we'll take this in there and we will pump up my dirt bike tires. So let's do that. Give it a test. Here we have my SSR 125 Chinesium dirt bike, which is always getting worked on. Actually, it was very reliable for a long time, but I think it needs a top end rebuild. So we're going to end up taking that whole thing apart. But I noticed this tire is like almost empty. So that also needs to be replaced. Let's try this thing out. So I'm going to one-handedly and skillfully get this on my tire. All right. And we're going to put this down to, on a dirt bike tire, I mean, the max you're ever going to go is 20, but looks like it doesn't want to go down below 30 because car tires don't go down below 30. What if I switch it to basketball mode? Okay, there we go. So now we're cooking. Let's see if I can go up to like, okay, 16. That's actually probably fine for a dirt bike tire. I was at like no pressure. Okay. And my tire is definitely inflated, and that was pretty fast. Of course, it's a small, 14-inch dirt bike tire. But anyway, there's your demo of the actual filling of a tire with this thing. And I think this thing's pretty cool, man. You can jumpstart your vehicle. You can fill your tire. You can use it as a flashlight. You can use it as a flasher. You can use it as a battery bank. All around, a pretty freaking awesome thing to have in your vehicle, especially for winter. And that is exactly where this is going, right in my truck for the rest of eternity. And hopefully I never have to use it. But if I do, it's definitely there to bail me out. So thanks for checking out this video, you guys. Sorry it's not airgun related, but still pretty cool gear. Check out the description and comments for some links. That'll help the channel, and I appreciate you guys watching. Peace!